Welcome. I'm Dave Bedard, president of CompNet Insurance, and we've designed a workers' comp program for Ward & Brown that's designed for benefit brokers.
And hello, my name is Jeanette Carter. I'm the Assistant Vice President of Payroll Products for Berkshire Hathaway Guard Insurance Companies. Delighted to be joining you today as part of this program.
Great, thanks, Jeanette. During these trying times, it is more important than ever to help your customers not only save money, but help them manage cash flow. Today, we will explain how we will help your customers keep money in their pocket with our pay-as-you-go program with Berkshire Hathaway Guard. We will show you how to use workers' comp to attract new prospects and strengthen bonds with your current customers. What is workers' compensation? Workers' compensation is a combination of disability insurance for people that are injured at work. Although workers' compensation has been sold as a property casualty product, we believe it should be sold as an employee benefit. Benefit brokers are better suited to promote workers' compensation due to their expertise and understanding of the medical delivery system. To make workers' comp more compelling, there's a huge void in the small business marketplace because P&C agents are focused on service larger accounts. Most large agencies discourage producers from focusing in on small business. This opens a door for benefit brokers to fill the void. There's a huge market between California and Nevada. Between the two states, it's by far the largest marketplace for workers' comp in the country. Every business in both states has to carry workers' comp. It is mandatory by statute. Every business in the state has to have a policy, which means every business is a potential target for a Ward & Brown broker. As I said earlier, there's a void in the small business marketplace. As I said also before, P&C brokers are focusing on larger accounts, leaving an opportunity for benefit brokers. Benefit brokers can get paid a commission, can save money for your customers, and also help them navigate the medical management system. And Ward & Brown has a solution. It provides instant quotes for your customers, provides all the workers' compensation services, so you don't have to do any service work. There are referral fees that are earned, and more importantly, you bring value to your customers at this point in time. And Jeanette, why don't you go over the cash flow advantages of this program?
Sure, thanks, Dave. One of the most compelling reasons to consider this program and introduce this to your customers is an understanding of how workers' compensation is billed. In the traditional world, workers' compensation is based on the annual estimated premium and, the annual estimated payroll of a particular business. So what we've done in purple here is for illustration purposes, let's assume that the annual premium is $12,000. You estimate about a 25% down payment, so the business must plunk $3,000 down immediately, and then thereafter, 5 additional installments month to month. They've paid the $10,000, and all of that cash flow came out of their pocket early in the year. On a pay-as-you-go program, the premium is based on actual payroll dollars, not estimated. So those actual dollars are reported to Guard through the payroll company. There's no down payment, and the payments are based on actual data on a payroll cycle basis. So, for example, no down payment up front is an immediate cash flow advantage, and in January, based on the actual payroll, the policyholder paid $920. In February, based on actual payroll, the policyholder paid another $920. March came along, COVID begins to hit, payroll drops, so does their premium. Now they're at $560 for March. COVID continues, payroll continues to decline. Now in April, premium is $200. In May, another $2. In June, another $2. Right away, in just the first 6 months, you can see that that business kept an additional $7,000 in their pocket compared to the $10,000 they would have paid up front under traditional direct billing. This pay plan is absolutely the way to go. It's been the star of the workers' comp marketplace for a number of years, and benefit brokers are in a prime position to offer this pay plan to your customers. David?
Yeah, thanks. And the one thing I want to add also is cash flow is extremely important today, more so than we've seen in many years. And the zero down payment option truly is a grand slam home run for businesses. And Jeanette, why don't we talk about the ability to write new startup businesses also?
Well, it's certainly an advantage here. Many insurance companies will not even entertain a workers' compensation policy for a new business or a startup. Many insurance companies are looking for businesses with at least 3 years experience, for example. But in this program with Berkshire Hathaway Guard through CompNet, we can entertain any new business startup as long as it qualifies for insurance coverage with Guard. It doesn't matter whether it's a brand new business or otherwise, and it certainly is a great alternative to the California State Fund, which is primarily where many of these new businesses will go and ultimately pay much higher premium because they're new. So again, this is a great alternative for a new business startup.
And we'll give you an idea of how easy it is to get a quote with the Ward & Brown Workers' Comp program. So just a handful of questions, and within a matter of minutes, we'll be able to get a quote. So as you can see, it's just company name, company location. There's a drop down for the number of employees, annual payroll, contact name. Add the email, and there's an option to add an experience modification if you have it. If not, we use one. And then we have a very easy to use drop down. You plug in the name or the type of industry, click on it, and voila, you can see how easy it is to get a quote with CompNet's Workers' Comp program. So in addition to using our quick quote facility, we also are very, very competitive in our target markets. You can save anywhere from 10 to 15% with markets listed below. Our major markets that we're very competitive in: auto service, retail, restaurant, professional, and technological services. So if any of you brokers have any customers that fall into those categories, we're generally as competitive as anybody on the street. And then when you couple that with our pay-as-you-go zero down payment plan, it's something that should be very, very attractive to any of your customers. And we also are targeting certain types of businesses that have health and wellness programs. And we found that businesses that have those available to their employees generally develop much better loss experience. And the major reason why, or the explanation is, employers that do offer health and wellness programs really care about their customers. And as a result, we find that there are fewer workers' comp claims because of this. Now, this isn't available in every state, but for the states that qualify, it's another way to save money and bring value to your customers. And here are some of the companies that we do represent. So when we do get a quote, we start with Berkshire Hathaway, and we see how competitive they are, and we do have alternatives just in case Berkshire might not be interested in that type of business. And Jeanette, why don't you explain some of our dividend programs, starting with our restaurant program?
Sure. There are, in addition to the terrific pay plan available, dividend programs that will reward policyholders who participate inside these programs. In other words, if you're a restaurant You can participate in our dividend program. All restaurants insured by Berkshire Hathaway Guard that participate in this program become eligible for dividends that are paid on the back end, meaning after the policies expire, Guard will evaluate the claims history on that group of business, and we are able to return up to 40% of the premium paid for each policy based on the profitability associated with claims history. So this ties in beautifully with David's mention of businesses that have safety programs and that are concerned about their employees' wellness. Those kinds of businesses are a perfect fit for our dividend programs and will be in a great position to receive potential dividends down the road.
Thank you, Jeanette. And we also have a dividend program for food service and another very strong program. And Jeanette, why don't you get into the auto service, because you'll find that you have a substantial number of auto service companies throughout California and Nevada.
Yes. There are many auto service businesses that will qualify for this dividend program, and we highlight them in that yellow box, both new and used car dealers, filling stations, service centers, car tire dealers, auto paint, auto body shops, any auto part retail store, even car wash facilities. So these are the kinds of auto service business that can immediately jump into this dividend program. And once Guard is willing to offer that quote, all it takes is a quick request to become part of the dividend program, and away you go. There's no cost or fee associated with participation. It's just an opportunity for additional savings on the backside of the policy.
And in this environment also, cash flow is tight with a lot of auto service companies. You know, their revenues and their payroll down substantially due to the COVID situation. So when you show them that there's a nice potential savings, in addition to offering the zero down payment pay as you go, that's another great feature that brings value to your customers. And Jeanette, why don't you explain the claims reporting also, and contrast you can file a claim in English, and if you need somebody that speaks Spanish, we have that capability. Why don't you go over that too, please?
Yes, absolutely. One of the nice features about filing a claim with Guard is it's very simple to do. It's a simple 888 new claims number. Guard makes this number available on all our policies, on our websites, and through our agents and brokers. It's a simple call in either by the agent or by the policyholder. And when they make that call, we're going to be able to take that claim report immediately, 24/7, 365. So once that call comes in, we'll simply ask for some specific information and immediately place that claim into process so that we can get that injured worker the medical help they need to get well as quickly as possible. In addition, we certainly find that there are many policyholders who are Spanish speaking and find that that language is their most comfortable language. We make that information equally available to our Spanish speaking customers and have Spanish speaking claims representatives who can jump right in and take care of them in their native or most comfortable language. Was there anything else, David, that you may have wanted to add to that?
No, I think that actually does the trick. Thank you very much. And in addition, what we've done is we've listed the types of businesses that qualify for our target market. So in addition to the dividend programs, professional office is certainly a target. We've mentioned the auto service and the restaurants. Retail is very, very strong. Anybody in the retail area, we certainly love to write. You know, wholesale and artisan contractors are something else we offer. And a lot of carriers in California and Nevada are not working with the artisan contractors. So any type of contractor oftentimes has a fluctuation of payroll. So the pay-as-you-go program is available to them. And this is a feature that they really embrace. And once again, something they really like. One of the major reasons why we've been so successful with this program is we've automated the sales and underwriting. And you can see how easy it is to get a quote going through our quoting engine. And what Berkshire has done also is they've automated a good portion of their process that allows us to interface with any payroll service. So that's different in the market in that any payroll service a business has, we generally have the ability to do a pay-as-you-go, and that's because of our advanced technology. And having said, thank you very much for the opportunity to present. And if you want any additional information, feel free to reach out to your Ward & Brown benefit broker or representative, and they will be able to supply you with additional information.